I have no idea what just happened. Why it's skyrocketing like that. Sorry, guys. Not sure what happened there. See if we're still... I don't know if somebody jumped on the thing. I don't know what happened. I just lost all my viewers on the stream. It is what it is. Sorry, guys. The stream just cut off out of nowhere. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Let's make sure sound is good. Yeah, sounds good. Anyway, what's up, Betty? How you doing? Oh, it's Panic. What's good, Panic? Panic, we just went through about 40 minutes of a live stream, and for some reason the stream just died. But we're back for the last 15 minutes or so. Hopefully that everybody that was in here can come back in, but no big deal if they can't. Yeah, so anyway, we were talking about we were talking about Donald Cerrone and Conor McGregor. And Amaru, what's good, baby? What's good? Guys, I appreciate you guys being in here. I wish that you guys would have been here for the whole 40-minute deal that we just had. I don't know what happened, but the stream was going well. Had my boy Panic's in here now. I had my boy Devil in the chat. Had a new subscriber, I think, Steeler. He was in here. He was kicking it with us. And then the stream just died. I was live on IG. My man. So, yeah, I don't know what happened. But anyway, yeah, we're back. And this is kind of the last part of the show today. We were talking about Conor McGregor and Donald Cerrone. Hey, Steelers, sorry, man. I don't know what happened. The stream just kind of lagged out, but we're back. But, yeah, so I think we were talking about Tony at 70 and how well he would do. I think he'd do really well. Conor it'd be a great fight. Him and Conor, I think, would be a solid fight. But, yeah, I can't watch Steeler, to answer your question. I can't watch Tony on social media anymore. He scares the shit out of me, so I just can't do it. But, yeah, all right, guys. So this fight week, tomorrow, I'm going to try to get you guys a breakdown of Donald Cerrone's style. I think that's the video I want to do tomorrow. So look for that a little bit later in the day, just because it's going to take me a little bit to record it than edit it. Amaro says, when is Khabib and Tony? I think it's April 18th, April 25th, something like that. Late April. So we got some time, Amaro. So, but look, this fight that we have between Conor and Donald is going to have a lot of implications for this Tony and Khabib fight, especially if Conor wins. And shit, maybe even if Donald wins. I don't know what they would do with Donald with a win against Conor. Maybe a rematch with Gaethje, or maybe something like a Poirier matchup. I don't know. There's options there if Donald should win. There definitely are options. But, yes, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go tonight. We're going to record the Donald Cerrone breakdown video all week, guys. This is the plan. If I deviate from the plan, let me know on Saturday or Friday when we do our predictions. Just, really let me have it. Friday, we might have to go a little bit later. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Be sure you're following me on Twitter, by the way, guys, if you haven't already. The link is in the description to my Twitter. That's where I keep everybody updated on what I'm doing. What time I'm going live, what days I'm going to be podcasting, and just, other stuff that I'm doing outside of just the actual podcast, my video game stuff, or the stuff I'm doing with MMA Dive. I'm writing articles. You'll find them on Twitter as well. Amaro says, I almost forgot about Conor versus Cowboy because of Jake Paul and Gibb. Jake Paul and Gibb we'll be doing a live stream reaction for that fight too. I'm interested. I'm in the YouTube sphere. I'm interested in any kind of fight that has to do with YouTubers. So we'll be talking about that fight when it comes closer. Steele said, I wonder, did Conor hear the comments George had been making about him for months? George said he was too much man. Oh, yeah. Listen, Conor hears everything. You want to talk about guys and why they're... Oh, I got a copyright. What the heck? Sorry, guys. I'll look at that later. That's probably for the music I use on my stuff. Yeah, Conor definitely saw the stuff that George was saying. Conor, any type of great athlete, Kobe, LeBron, those guys, they act like they don't see headlines about themselves, but they definitely do. And Conor is the number one guy to admit it. Dana White said, look, When I came out and said that George was too big for Conor, he called me 10 minutes later and said, "You think George is too big for me? You're crazy. I'll fight that guy whenever." Like, he was just already on it. Like, he was ready to go. So anything that George has been saying, which has been super funny, by the way, George is, I'm telling you, man, there's these guys that just have this charismatic way about talking, and Jorge's one of them, man. He was like, "Look, Dana White said I'm too much man for that guy. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not a bully. I'm just too much man." That's what Dana White said. That's what I am. Conor wants this smoke, he can have it, but don't flirt with me. If you want the fight, you want the fight. If you don't, you don't. But Dana said I'm too much man. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to bully anybody. He can do his thing. Like, that stuff is so funny to me because Jorge, he knows what he's doing. He's being a little bit of a troll, but at the same time, it's believable because Jorge is a beast. He's a monster at 70. So, yes, Steelers, I do think that Conor saw all that stuff. Amaro says there's no point. Gibbs sucks. Hey, man, look, these guys are basically amateurs. Like, they can say they're professionals all they want because they have a professional license. By the way, how are they getting professional licenses? I don't understand how that works in other states. I know how it works in California. It doesn't take too much time, but I don't know how it's working in Florida. They're not professionals. These guys, amateurs, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Like, the way, and we're not going to really break this down right now because I want to kind of keep the discussion focused on Conor and Donald. But the way that KSI and Logan fight went, it just shows me more and more that amateur status and that level of fighter, anything can happen because there's not a lot of technique involved. There's not experience in being in there, so things can just happen. So I'm not going to count Gibb out. I don't know. I mean, yeah, Jake looks like the more crisp boxer. He looks like he knows what he's doing a lot more than Gibb does, but man, it just takes one at that level, especially with the 10-ounce gloves. Yeah, yep, I saw that. I saw he's been up there in Big Bear with Shane Mosley. My girl's actually, Kelsey's in Big Bear today. But yeah, Jake's been with Shane Mosley and Ryan Garcia. But yeah, oh yeah, Conor wants the Jorge fight. Steelers, 100%. He wants the Jorge fight. Yeah, Devil has it right on the money too. By the way, Jake Paul is the most hated man on YouTube, and he absolutely loves it. Give it up for the guy. I can't even sit here and act like, yeah, I probably wouldn't get along with him because genuinely as a person, he looks like somebody that doesn't look like a joy to be around. He just doesn't look like one of those guys it'd be fun to be friends with. Like, he just looks like a guy that in all aspects of his life is using something that has attachment to his name to further his name, whether that's a friend, a family member, whatever it is. It doesn't look like he really gives a shit about anybody, basically. That's whatever. Do your thing, man. Like, he just doesn't look like a guy that I'd want to be friends with. He looks like somebody that I could never associate with. But he is really good at being a troll. He is really good at getting people to react to what he does. And I think if I were Jake Paul, I would just take this bad guy persona and take it to the freaking moon because he has the skills to do it. Like, he's very good at riling people up. So I think he should do it. Just go to the moon with it. Steeler says if the BMF title is on the line, should they change the design and make it gold? Yeah, they do have the silver. It's a silver medal, literally. Yeah, 100%. You gotta look, Devil. You gotta sell yourself, whatever it is. I try to sell my knowledge of the game. I try to sell like my passion for this sport, because I really do. I want to learn more, and I do have knowledge, and I want to sell that I love this sport. I love it, but if you're a bad dude or you're just good at getting people riled up, sell it, man. Steelers said, should they change the design to gold for the BMF belt? You know what I think? I think that they shouldn't. I don't think they should change it to gold. And instead of it being silver, it should be like plated with barbed wire, like the old WWE titles, like the old hardcore title. It should have like, maybe not barbed wire because that's kind of cheesy, but something like, what would a badass carry around? You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of belt would a badass carry around? I don't even know. Like, put like a shotgun on it or something. Like, make it just completely, like, let's just throw the whole idea of a belt out and let's just give him something that a badass would carry. Like, what do you walk around on anywhere and you see a bad dude walk around, you're like, oh snap, that dude's probably a badass. Like, What's he wearing? Like, what's he carrying around? Seriously, like the hardcore title is what I'm saying, dude. Just throw it all out the window. Put barbed wire on the shit. Put like a kendo stick and a sawed-off shotgun on the thing and have it just be that. Yeah, like vials of blood just attached to it and all. No, you know what it is? There's vials of blood, but for every person you beat, you take a little bit of their blood and put it into the title. So you have containers of all your opponents that you've beaten. All their blood is on the title. Like that would be, listen, you want to make it a BMF title, that would be it. Just have little vials, and every time you beat someone, you just scoop a little bit, whether it's a cut on the eye or, busted nose. You're like, hey man, real quick, let me get some of this blood real quick, and then, what it is, hold this real quick, put it in there. Now you got vials of blood from every person you've beaten. That's a true BMF belt. I mean, I think we've solved it. I think we definitely got something here. So what are my thoughts on CM Punk fighting for the UFC? Absolute shit show. Devil, tell me that wouldn't be crazy though. You got vials of blood from people. If you can't get blood, you got to get something, right? Like a hair or like a scab or like something. You got to get something from them. The CM Punk thing was a shit show, man. It was an absolute shit show. Look, Phil, what's his name? Phil something. He seems like a good dude. I mean, look, all we're trying to do, every one of us, everybody in chat, myself, everybody in life, we're just trying to do the stuff we love, and more power to him for taking a risk and taking an opportunity that he wanted to go and try something, and he took it very seriously. I mean, he was training for years over there and he was with Duke Rufus. It wasn't like he took it like, I'm just going to do my thing here and then show up on fight day. He was with the legitimate camp. Had fighters like Tyron Woodley and Anthony Pettis like talk well of him and say he worked hard. He was in there every day, moved out there. So he just wasn't skilled. He just possessed no skill, no athletic ability to learn the sport. And he came in at like 39 years old. It's not like he was a Brock Lesnar type that was already an All-American wrestler, national champion wrestler, or even a Jack Swagger, Jake Hager, who's over in Bellator, another All-American wrestler in college. Those guys have some sort of pedigree for the sport, right? CM Punk had no pedigree for the sport. In fact, he came in throwing double-handed punches like he was in a Guido nightclub, like bumping, you know what I'm saying? Like he just had no skill. And that's not a detriment or to say that he wasn't, he didn't try hard, he didn't make the most of his opportunity. He definitely did. I think he made $500,000 in one fight. It just wasn't for him. It just wasn't for him. It definitely wrestling. And I'm a wrestling fan, and that doesn't take away from like how I look at CM Punk. The guy is still a legend in that entertainment realm, and I'll still watch every match that guy has, but MMA just wasn't for him. He said he took fat L's. Oh yeah, Uncle Dana was definitely seeing dollar signs with CM Punk, and to be honest, it's not even the UFC's fault, Like, yeah, it was one of those one-offs, and Dana learned his lesson after the first fight, or he should have, and then he put him in again, and it was even worse. But look, a guy that sells like that comes into the sport. They'd had success with Brock Lesnar. Who knows? Maybe he just had some skill. In that case, he just didn't. Steeler says, didn't he return Amaro? Does that mean you're out of here? If so, appreciate you, my dog. Thanks for coming in. And we'll talk more about Jake Paul Gibb after the Conor fight. Steeler says, didn't he return to the WWE? He did. Yeah, he was super slow and athletic. He returned, but I think he's in like a commentator role. Oh, guess what? I'm sorry. What's up? You said guess what? What's going on? But yeah, Steeler, he did return in like a commentator, analyst kind of role. I don't think he's wrestling yet, but it being the WWE, they have Saudi Arabia money now, so they're probably going to throw all the money in the world at him. And I'm sure he'll be wrestling in the near future. Probably even WrestleMania is coming up, so probably. Oh my God, did he really? I remember you telling me about this guy. My man. We have to get more in tune with this guy. Soriano, he talked about this, Devil. I don't know if it was last live stream or the live stream before, that he knows this guy. He knows this Soriano guy. And this, I think you said you sparred with him or something like that. and he was making his UFC debut, and I didn't get to watch the fight. It was on a card we reacted to, but it was on the early prelim, I think, and he I guess he won by knockout. So awesome, man. We are definitely going to keep up with. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but we'll just call it my man P. Soriano. We'll keep up with Soriano. And Amaro, anytime you're in chat and he's about to have a fight coming up, let us know, and we will definitely. I mean, we're going to be reacting. We're going to be reacting to all these fights. So make sure you tell us when he's going to be fighting, and we'll definitely we'll react to wherever he's at on the card, whether it be early prelim, whatever. We'll definitely react. So big ups to my man Amaro and his kind of hometown fighter Soriano, man. That's sick. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I think we had a great podcast today, guys. I mean, the energy levels for me are through the freaking roof. I'm excited for this fight week. It has a different feeling when Conor McGregor fights, man. It just reinvigorates that magic from 2013 to 2016 that he had, that run where I re-fell in love with the sport back in 2011, 2012, and I got to see the rise from Cage Warriors, Conor McGregor. You heard this guy that was brash talking, and even me, when watching Conor come up, I loved it. But you had that sense of, this guy really going to do all this stuff he says, and he blasted through the UFC, and you see him take out Marcus Brimage, and then Diego Brandao falls, and then big-time names. Dustin Poirier goes down, and your eyes start to open up, and then he just makes quick work of Seaver, and it's off to the races. This feels like that again. The magic feels like it's there, and I watched the training video yesterday, and again, I'll have we'll react and all that. But I watched Conor start to bounce around in the cage again, and man, it gave me butterflies like I hadn't felt for a Conor fight since, Khabib, but even just watching him do it again, it took me back to the bounce between him and Jose Aldo before he stuck the left hand, or the bounce when he's walking up on Brandao to finish him with the left hand. I cannot wait for this fight. I cannot wait. I'm going to be a nervous wreck. We have the empty proper 12 right there, but I have a full one downstairs, and we will be doing wagers. Please send that to me, Amaro. By the way, guys, Amaro is following me on IG. If you guys aren't following me on IG, make sure you do. It's in the description. Follow me on Twitter as well. Maribek versus Khabib. Good fight. Really, really good fight. I love that you know who that is, Steeler. Khabib, though. I mean, I don't know, man. That's tough to just like. I would say Khabib, but give me more time, I might flop. W. Plem is right. Thank you. That's my boy Panic in chat, letting you guys know what my handles are. Thank you so much. By the way, guys, if you're new here, hit that sub button so you guys can be here for not only these live stream podcasts we do, but also the videos we're getting going out this week and every week after. And also the live streams we do every Saturday fight card. We're doing live stream reactions now. So thank you guys so much. Oh, my man Amaru's stacked for the Conor fight. Let's go, baby. I love the snacks. I love that. Mango tea, hot cocoa, Pop-Tarts. Bellator fighter Pat Curran should come to the UFC. 100%. And Diego Lima. I want Diego Lima in the UFC yesterday. Am I going to watch the football championship? Yes, I will be watching the championship game. I'm actually right now, we're about to end stream. I'm going to go watch the playoff game the Titans are playing. And, I'm kind of an adopted Titans fan being from Tennessee. I'm not going to say I'm a big Titans fan because you guys already know that's not true. That I'm more of a Vol fan than anything. I love college football. But I'm going to go watch the game, see what they do. And, if they get to the Super Bowl, maybe I'm a Titans fan. Oh, snap. There you go. Hell yeah, man. Let's go, Devil. You and your girl are heading down to NOLA for it. Hey, man, look. Go Tigers. Listen, Tennessee's out. We have no beef in this. We have nothing in this. We have no dog in this fight. So I'll be an LSU fan. Go Tigers, baby. And I'm tired of seeing Clemson win everything. Yeah, that's not too bad. Anyway, okay, guys, real quick. This is what I want from you guys heading into this week. Like I said, subscribe, like the video if you like what we're doing. We're going to be doing content every day for you guys this week, so be on the lookout for that. We're going to have some fight breakdowns. We're going to have some style breakdowns. And then Friday we'll be doing our predictions, so get your guys' predictions ready now. But then we're also doing wagers, just like we did for the last card. We are going to be doing wagers for the main card. So that means every fight on the main card, which I have here, and we'll talk more about the main card and the fighters on it. Like we have Anthony Pettis, Diego Ferreira's on the card. You heard the tongue roll. Someone give me love for the Hispanic right there, Ferreira. Raquel Pennington, Holly Holm, Alexei Oleinik, Maurice Green, Claudia Gadeja, and Alexa Grasso. I'm telling you, I'm basically Hispanic. Anyway, we're going to be picking all those fights, so get those ready and let me know what I should do for punishments should I not get. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's pick a couple more, actually. Prelims. The Macy Barber fight we're going to pick. The Sadiq fight we'll pick. So 7 fights. Out of the 7, if I do not get 4 of those fights right, we are doing wagers and punishments. So let me know what I should be doing for punishments. Keep, like I said, keep it in your head. Start thinking about it now. We just did a whole makeup video. You guys didn't see that. Go back and watch. Kelsey did my makeup, and I kind of had to wear it around for a little bit. So that was fun. So get those ready for me. Get your guys' predictions ready for Friday. Until then, guys. Says, do I think Jorge... No, Jorge never goes back to 55. No chance. Prediction for Conor, Cowboy. Amaro says Conor stoppage in the 3rd. Steelers says, I hate the Ravens. Obviously, gotta hate the Ravens if you're a Steelers fan. Hope the Titans win. That's awesome. Okay, thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow, not in live stream form, but in video form. Probably sometime tomorrow night. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. Make sure you follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the W.A.D.E concept, and if you don't know what the W.A.D concept means, we are debating everything. That's kind of the acronym. We always end the podcast with it. So, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys always. Look out for a video tomorrow. I cannot wait for these fights, guys. We're going to get all in-depth on everything, and you guys are going to be experts on Conor and Cowboy style by the time we get to the fight. It's even going to confuse you more. It confuses me more by the minute, but that's what we love about this. So, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. This is the W.A.D.E concept. We are debating everything. I will see you later. Peace.